Hello guys, it is Briggsyboy here, welcome back to my channel, and today I have another football match day vlog for you guys to sit back and enjoy. So the game today is Rovers versus Sheffield Wednesday. We are at an away day over to Hillsborough this afternoon. I won't be going to the match as you can probably tell, but I will still be uploading this video where I give my thoughts prior to kick-off, and then of course we look at the post-match reviewing of the highlights, what the manager says, what I think of the team performance and that sort of thing. So hopefully you guys will still enjoy this video. So as we start off each vlog, taking a look at the league positions of Rovers at this moment in time, we sit in 16th position on 47 points. Sheffield Wednesday, on the other hand, are 11th on 52 points. So Rovers' last match at home this Tuesday, of course, ended in a big 3-0 victory over Wigan Athletic. They are relegation strugglers at this moment in time, and that win was definitely what we needed, get more into the mid-table area. Sheffield Wednesday, on the other hand, they had an away trip to Bolton Wanderers, and they managed to pick up a comfortable 2-0 win there to relegation strugglers. Looking at Sheffield Wednesday's form, though, it is certainly going to be a tough game going away to their place. I mean, they have been unbeaten in the league since the 12th of January, where they suffered a 3-0 defeat to Hull. So in that time they've picked up some really good victories and points against the likes of Swansea, Sheffield United, and then of course they've beat plenty of teams, Bolton, Ipswich, so on. Sheffield Wednesday do have a couple of injuries to talk about though, so former Blackburn Rovers striker Loney Lucas João will miss this match. He's sidelined with a knee injury, whereas Fernando Forestieri, another striker, he is out with a hamstring. Rovers' defensive trouble remains at large though, and of course we know that Tyler got his chance in the first team against Wigan. Apparently he did do very well, and he's quite a pacey centre-back, which I do think is something we've been missing. So he could be playing again today, because Darragh Lenihan still remains out. Charlie Mulgrew likewise. Amari Bell is likely to be missing. He limped off at the Wigan game, and Craig Conway had to fill into that role. Jack Rodwell and Danny Graham are both doing late fitness tests due to their hamstrings, so they could be in the side today, but it's not 100%, so it's quite hard to give a definite answer either way. So I do think our defensive lack of cover is a bit of a problem. Defensively, we know that Rovers have been poor this season. I mean, we've actually let in the most away goals this season at 38. I think that's joint with Hull City and one other team in this division, which simply isn't good enough. I mean, I myself have been to away games like the Brentford one where we're shipping 5 goals. Like I said in the previous Preston video where I had that little rant, I do think loaning out Paul Downing was a mistake, but Tyler looks like he could fill into the first team. So I'm really looking forward to seeing more of him play and see how he progresses in future matches. So, Sheffield Wednesday's top scorers. We have Stephen Fletcher with 9 goals and 2 assists. Adam Reach with 9 goals and 7 assists, and then Lucas João with 9 goals and 1 assist. Previous encounter with Sheffield Wednesday, going all the way back to the 1st of December 2018 at Ewood Park, ended in an emphatic 4-2 win for Rovers, and that kick-started quite a good run of results as we went into January, where of course we won many of our matches. But I'm going to be realistic. My score prediction for today's game, going away to Hillsborough, looking at the form that Sheffield Wednesday are in at this moment in time, I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. I'd take a point. I think we are going to see quite a few goals in this match because, like I say, they've got many capable midfielders and strikers that can score the goals. But likewise, we have got defensive trouble, which could show in this match with our lack of cover. So I'd take a point. I think a point would be very nice, and it would move us on nicely to our next match, of course, after the international break, which is Villa away on the 30th of March. But anyway, that is enough from me, guys. We will now move on to the team news, and then my thoughts after the match with the post-match reaction. So then, the match has ended. Sheffield Wednesday 4, Blackburn Rovers 2. So it's roles reversal from when we played them back at Ewood Park and managed to put 4 past them. So it's another defeat for us, which doesn't really see that much change in the league table. But for Sheffield Wednesday, that win has springboarded them into 10th position, now just 2 points off the playoffs. So it's really tight up there now. Like, we've seen Preston get another win today, for example, and they're now in touching distance of playoffs, I think just outside of it, in 7th place. And to think in October, November they were in the relegation zone, really struggling. It's surprising how quick things can change around. But disappointing to get a defeat. Obviously, we wanted to pick up at least a point, build upon that win that we got on Tuesday night against Wigan. So it's not ideal. I mean, going into the next match after the international break against Villa, they are in brilliant form. They got a 3-0 win today. And I mean, no game's easy in the Championship by any means, but that is going to be a really tough one to go to Villa and try and get something from the match. So in terms of the lineup that Mowbray put out then, I would say he pretty much nailed it on the head. Joe Rothwell was put in there, which I think all Rovers fans are really pleased about. He offers so much going forward. He's such a dynamic and attacking player. He looks to create those runs, dribbling through, get the ball past, create attacking, quick play, which always works. And we saw that in action today, actually, to get one of the goals. I think it was Conway's. He did look sharp, he looked dangerous, he's a cracking player, and I think it was the right decision at the end of the day to put him in the team and take him out of Smallwood. What you could say is that in playing Rothwell, you are effectively playing two cams, you could say, like Bradley Dack and himself, because Rothwell is brilliant going forward. Is he as good defensively as Richie Smallwood or Corey Evans? No, of course he's not, but he offers so much more going forward and he gets us them goals and assists that we need. So then going through the scorers in this match, all 6 goals of them. Of course, Sheffield Wednesday broke the deadlock going 1-0 up. That was from a goal from Stephen Fletcher, again popping up, this time getting his 10th league goal of the season. I do think if you look back on it, the cross came in, Derek Williams slides in, completely misses the ball, he should have dealt with it, and it's a simple tap-in to give Sheffield Wednesday the lead being 1-0 up. So it stayed 1-0 until well into the second half, where on the 60th minute mark it was a goal from Nuhiu to make it 2-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. So Rovers came back, and 12 minutes later, from a good piece of attacking play, Joe Rothwell the heart of it, Craig Conway got a goal on the 72nd minute. Good to see him get a goal. It's the first one he's had in a while, and I think that'll be a good confidence booster for him. However, just when you think we're about to get ourselves into the match for a comeback, a goal from Dominic Ifora on the 79th minute makes it 3-1 to Sheffield Wednesday. And then to add the nail into the coffin, Marcus Matthias on the 86th minute makes it 4-1 and complete domination there. Poor keeping from David Raya, he's got to do better there. Elliot Bennett then struck in the 88th minute to make it 4-2. So obviously, without me going to the match, I obviously can't comment too much on individual plays and the overall team performance. Although what I can say is that 4-2, it looks like we maybe played bad. Looking at the stats from what I've seen, looking at the highlights, I think we had good spells in that match, but Sheffield Wednesday just punished us for silly mistakes, some of which were, again, in the defence, like I say, with that first goal that Fletcher got.
Well, another defeat under our belt. Very disappointed. Listen, the faults are there. You can see the faults. I can see the faults. You know, is it 3? I don't know. All 4 might have been crosses in the box, but lack of physicality in our team today, and that was what stood out to me. I thought there was lots of good play, lots of build-up play, moved the ball around well. But at the end of the day, you have to be able to defend, and we obviously didn't have the personnel to defend well enough today against a physical, experienced strike force. Listen, it is. Let's just take it for what it is. We are pretty weak at the back today, physically against Stephen Fletcher, who I've known for 15 years or something like that. He's he's an international footballer, and obviously big and he comes on and heads the ball in. It's like boys against men, really, physically, is what I would say. And yet I thought there was lots of positives with the ball. I thought we looked a decent football team, and the positives that we'll have to take from that is that we will get better when we get the right players in, and we become a physical unit as well as a decent football team. But at this moment, we're just without 3 or 4 central defenders, 3 central defenders at the moment. It's tough. Yeah, listen, Joe's a work in progress. I mean, if we're talking about Rothwell, goodness me, he can do some wonderful things. Then he drives me mad. He's like a little boy out there sometimes. That's pretty harsh to say that on the radio to you, but he's got a long way to go to be the footballer we want him to be, and yet he has amazing attributes and talent. But just doing it in flashes isn't enough.
So then, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like down below. If you're watching this video and you are not subscribed to the channel already, my name is Briggsyboy. Make sure to hit that subscribe and hit the notifications bell. I'm trying to hit 3,000 subs before the end of the season, so every single subscriber towards that number helps an awful lot. But once again, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you and goodbye.